Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Hello, LS11 Universe, it's the Doctor, and Zander number 3, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome back to LAW. LA Dub, we're still here on the old game for a little while longer. Give us till after ZanderMania. Only a couple more weeks. And, oh my god. I feel like we should have known, right? Well, I would say there's the masked person that laid out Gabe Kidd at the end of Dynamite this past Wednesday in LS11. But we all know good and well, with that belt especially, that's the internet champion, Liam Malone, making their way down to the ring. Liam Malone of the Caw League of Nations makes their way down to the ring. You're seeing Liam compete at Get What You Pay For too as well. They are part of the Over the Budget Rumble that we've got coming up. So Liam has made their way down to the ring. We're going to hear from them here tonight. That's right. It was me all along, LS11 Universe. I'm the one that jumped the barricade on Dynamite and laid Gabe Kidd out on his balding little head. I'm the one that sent the message to Bullet Club on behalf of Klon this week. Because I wasn't there. I wasn't invited to the Grand Spectacle press conference. So I had some things I wanted to get off my chest in regards to Bullet Club. This group wants to call themselves the most dominant faction in LS11 Universe. Well, I'm going to say something I've said to a lot of people over the years. Quality over quantity. There are 7 of us that compete on a regular basis here for the Caw League of Nations. And the 7 of us together make a better, more dominant unit than the 9 million members of Bullet Club. We don't need 17 different break-off groups of Klon to be dominant. And we damn sure don't need what? Don't need what? A pair to come get in the ring with me? To step up to me face to face? Oh, well, you decided to come to LAW, did you? Yeah, I decided to come to LAW because I wanted to get in your fucking balding face and say, oh, you wanted to get in my balding face. So you're the one with your shaved head over here and your stupid looking bitch. That's the one with the porn star straight from the 1970s, you dumb son of a bitch. Hey, dumb child of a bitch, get it right. Misgender me again and I'm going to knock you out. Oh, misgender you again? All right, I won't do that. I do apologize, man. Well, thank you for your apology. You're very welcome. But that's the only thing you're going to get me to apologize for, because I'm not going to apologize for what Bullet Club does to the Klon in just 2 weeks at Grand Spectacle. Oh, and I'm not going to apologize for what Klon does to the Bullet Club in 2 weeks at Grand Spectacle, because you're a joke. At least when it comes to the Klon, not a single one of us has lost any of our championships yet, but you are going to forever be the first member of Bullet Club Gold and the first member of Bullet Club in total to lose a world championship. Think you could get any more red in the face there, meat watcher? I can barely hear you with Osprey, Kenny, and Punk all up in your mouth. Oh, that's where we're going with this. Is that where we're going with this? Because we all know that you've got Jay White neck deep in your throat while you're doing anything and everything he asks of you, trying to take out all his problems. Jay White's too much of a coward to come to LAW and face the Klon. Jay White's got bigger fish to fry than the Klon. He's got the best in the world. He's got one of the greatest of all time, and John Cena's got to deal with. He's not going to waste his time here in the fucking minor leagues coming out to people like you and the rest of your little buddies. Yeah, then what's that mean for you? It means that we're going to make sure that we take care of you. Is that so? Now, that's absolutely so now. All right? Yeah. Oh, it's gotten so intense, Liam's ripped their shirt off.
Well, hold on a minute.
Because it's Cay J Elliott. Cay J Elliott, who Zander announced this week on one of the live streams, has been decided by the board as Liam's ZanderMania opponent for the LAW Internet Championship. Cay J Elliott coming out here tonight. He's kicking off LAW tonight, facing off with Zander. That is right. Liam having a watch on here as Liam and Gabe Kidd are still shouting at one another. We've gotten the mics off them because I think the voice actor's getting a little lightheaded for it. And so, Cay J Elliott making his way down to the ring during this shouting match. You two done swinging them yet? Because remember, Liam, once you're done with Bullet Club, you got me to worry about. The fucking size of this guy. Best of luck, Meat Rider. Hey. It's Meat Watcher. Dude, I'm gonna be so for real with you. That doesn't make it sound any better. Shut up, Kay. Well, Liam and Gabe Kidd have headed off to the back. And here comes KJ's opponent tonight. That is right. Here comes the King of the Universe. Here he comes. Zander Carver. Zander makes his way to the ring. Second matchup of the night for him. He moved on to the semifinals of Lethal Lottery. That was earlier today when he and Kaz beat Conald and Lodestar. Zander Carver and Cay J Elliott, they've agreed no funny business tonight. Let's do this. Here we go. The long-awaited Zander and Kay showdown is going down. They lock up here, Cay J Elliott and Zander Carver. The untouchable Desperado and the King of the Universe. And then now getting back into a head scissor now. Has KJ down. Cay J Elliott, no. Locked in on this head scissor here from Zander now, and Zander. Then KJ kips back up. Okay, coming in for the clothesline. Zander sweeps out the leg, taking him down. Zander getting him back up to his feet now, and Zander Carver knocks back Cay J Elliott here. Okay, right hook to the midsection. Down goes Zander. Kay has got him down now, and Kay pulling Zander back up to his feet now. KJ coming off the ropes here. Cay J Elliott. I'm in now, and KJ with Zander off the ropes, ducks him, and goes for him, countered. Zander with that knee into the midsection, taking him down. Chopping away at him now, knocking back Cay J Elliott. Now ZC coming off the ropes, collides with him. KJ's got the size advantage over Zander, that's for sure. Kind of seeing that right now as Kay looking to outpower the King of the Universe. They're getting shoved back into the corner here. Now KJ near the midsection. Double axe handle. Down goes Zander. Zander's down. KJ goes for him. Has him, and now dropping him. He goes down now. Cay J Elliott looking to come off the top here. Cay J Elliott. Oh, whoa! Zander rolls it through. Kay fighting out now. KJ knocking him back here. Takes Zander down into a cover here. How the hell is Zander going to be fully recovered, given that just earlier today, he went through that war against Carnold and Lodestar? I'm not 100% sure, if I'm honest. Z3. As KJ with that DDT taking down Zander, who rolls out of the ring now. Kay coming around ringside. Zander caught him with the elbow. Zander taking him down with that elbow strike now. Firing away at Cay J Elliott here. Zander grabs a hold of him now, and Zander throws him into the barricade. For the count of 4 now as Zander firing back at Cay J Elliott. Knocking him back here. Now, wait a minute. Cay J Elliott sends him into the barricade. For the count of 6. Back up on the apron now. Count of 7. Up to the top rope. Kay. Whoa. Zander rolled it through. Into. Went for him. Gets caught. KJ's got a hold of him now. And Kay gets Zander up. And down with that power bomb. 2 #1 contenders to top championships going at it right now. As now Kay with Zander for World's Strongest Slam, taking him down. For pulling himself towards the ropes here, getting himself up in the ropes. Elliott's got a hold of him now, and KJ goes for him. Zander swings it through. DDT taking him down. Zander with a big jab here. KJ answers back with a slap. Zander chops him back. Back and forth they're going here. Kay says, do it again. Zander throws a shot. Kay countering Kay. No. Zander. Right hook takes him down. Kay's been busted open by that one. Putting the boots to him now. Zander's got him down here. Zander runs into a big clothesline there from Cay J Elliott. The Shady Lariat takes down Zander. 1, no. Kick out from the KOU. Cay J Elliott looking for medicated. If it's that, it might be game set for Zander. Zander not going to let it happen. Into Diamond DDT. The cover on KJ. Hooks the leg. Cover now for the 1. Cover for the 2. Cover for the 3. No. Now Kay has got hold of him. Kick to the midsection. Pulls him in. KJ gets Zander up. And drops him with a powerbomb. Zander goes down. Kay going up to the top rope. With the fly now. Cay J Elliott. Win for the splash. Zander with a boot taking him off his feet. Now Zander clothesline to Kay. Back up to his feet now, and Zander jabbing away at Cay J Elliott here. KJ hits the ropes. Springboard back elbow taking him down. For last week, Kay took Carnold to the absolute limit before an outside assist from Will Ospreay pulled off the unexpected moment. Now KJ has got Zander down. Cay J Elliott with Zander in some trouble now. KJ. Whoa. And looking for the 218 driver. Counted it into. Caught now. KJ near the midsection. Double axe handle takes him down. Cay J Elliott pulls in Zander here. Has him by the back of the head, taking him towards the corner now. Head first in the turnbuckle. Around now, Cay J's got a hold of Zander. Bounces him into the corner. Zander goes down. Cay J Elliott's got Zander in some trouble now. Cay J kicked in the midsection. And now kick to the ribs. Hooks the arms for Chaos Control. Rolls him over into the cover for the 1, 2. No! Cay J Elliott stays alive. Knocking him down to a knee here, and Zander right hook connecting. Coming in for no, big elbow there. Cay taking him down, rolls the King of the Universe through. Kick out from Zander. Ropes now, Cay clotheslines him out of the ring. Well, you made the comment on commentary earlier when you were with Cay, and Cay agreed with you. A lot of people wish they'd have done that to Zander on February 1st. Zander is down. Cay J Elliott standing over the fallen Rumble winner. Cay J goes for the shady lariat on the floor. Zander countering. Restarting the count now, and Zander's got Cay J back to his feet. Zander throws him back into the ring now. Has him down here, and Zander grabs the ankle. Ankle lock in, and grapevining it on Elliott. Cay J Elliott in some trouble here. Zander putting that torque on the leg. Trying to do the damage here is ZC. To force the submission, Cay J is in some trouble. Cay J Elliott rolling it back through now. Cay J kicking away at Zander, knocking him back. Oh, and what a shot! Cay just decked Zander with that shot. Pulls him in, and Cay. Here we go. Cay J Elliott puts ZC in the corner now, and Cay J kicks out the leg. Stumbling now. Cay J knocking him back here. Cay J Elliott pulls him in, turns him around, and taking him down with a stun gun in the corner. Zander goes headfirst off the turnbuckle. Kick out from ZC. Pulling himself up in the ropes now. Cay J countered by the KOU. Zander going up to the top rope. Cay J Elliott knocked back. Zander with King's Landing. For cover. 1, 2. Cay J Elliott kicks out again. Another one of Zander's best shots, and Cay kicks out again. Zander jabbing away at him in the corner now. Cay J Elliott getting caught in the corner. Oh, he countered though. Zander, that one shot from Cay did some damage. Cay J clothesline in the corner. Scoops him up. And look at the strength here. The one-armed power slam. Zander back up to his feet. Cay J with that massive drop kick there has Zander down. Cay J for the 1, for the 2. Kick out from Zander. Okay, going up, looking for death from above. No, Zander out of the way. Zander avoided death from above. Catches him, hooks the arms. Chaos Control. Now Zander looking to follow through. Heat. Seeking. Nizzle. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Zander finally able to prove Cay wrong tonight. Cay J Elliott gave it a hell of a fight tonight. But in the end, the KOU stands tall. What a war. D3, I gotta tell you, I'm tired like it was already the main event. And that was our first matchup of the night. That was our first match of the night. What the hell? Zander and Cay went to absolute war in this one. There were a couple moments where I thought Cay J Elliott had the match won until Zander finally caught him with that. He got out of the way of death from above, hit Chaos Control, followed it through with the heat-seeking missile, and that was game, set, and match. Zander with the win. Oh my god! Buddy Murphy! The LS11 Grand Champion, Buddy Murphy! With a trio of B triggers to Zander Carver. Zander Carver, as you lay there, hopefully as uncomfortable as possible. I just have a few things I want to get off my chest about you tonight. A few things I feel like you need to hear and be told here tonight. Because you like to have people sitting here telling you how good you are time and time again. So I think it's time I remind you that everything happening to you right now is your own self-doing. All the problems being caused right now in your life, that's your fault. Look at your track record. Should I really be worried going to the main event of ZanderMania against the guy that cannot hold a championship to save his life? You can win them all the live long day, but you can't hold them to save your life. How many title reigns have you had here in LS11? How many have broken 100 days? Tell me that. So Zander, I want you to think about this. You're walking in a one-man army against over the biggest version of Bullet Club ever. The most dominant version of Bullet Club ever. And you really think you've got what it takes to win? You really think you've got what it takes to take me down? You might have had a lot of backup last year against Jericho, but ain't nobody gonna come save you this year. You're the villain of this story, Zander, and I don't think you get it. I'm the guy fighting for the honor of himself and his wife after 7 years of an egomaniac lusting after her when she barely knew he existed. I'm surrounded and fighting for my friends. Yours are literally dying to get away from you. At ZanderMania, I'm going to bash my knee into your jaw and break it so hard that it ends the LS11 universe once and for all. So, Zander, while you lay there when you eventually wake up and realize that everything you've said over the last few months is hypocritical, and you are going down once and for all, it is finally going to end for you, and your ZanderMania main event aspirations are going to come crashing down and hurt inside. Quite simply, I'll put it like this. Any hopes you had of being Grand Champion again doesn't work for us, brother. Seriously, you telling me Carver runs this place? And it's in my backyard in LA. This is my town. And no one ever thought to tell me that he would... What the hell am I looking at? Aren't you... Danny DeVito? Yeah, that's me, Danny DeVito, star of hit movies and TV shows such as Batman Forever, where I was the Penguin, and Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What are you doing backstage? I'm a big wrestling fan, so I know you are Mike. It's Miz. I've been told very differently by some of my buddies here in Hollywood that it's Side Quest Mike nowadays. Why are you holding that? Why are you wearing that? It's for my character. I'm the trash man. I come down to the ring and I throw garbage all over the ring, and then I hit people with this, and then I start eating all the garbage. Well, garbage is definitely one way to describe how it feels to see you here. Well, that just feels very rude. Well, if you're so keen on getting in the ring, how about my buddy AJ Francis handles you tonight? And how about your buddy AJ Francis handles my buddy? I think his name was ZanderMania or something. I think it's French. Not him. Yeah, he says something like, "Wah!" Tell your man AJ Francis that he's on. Alright, well, that's, AJ Francis with Side Quest Mike against Zander 5 with Danny DeVito is not something I thought I'd be seeing tonight. I did. No, you didn't. I mean, it didn't feel out of the realm of possibilities knowing this place. And I guess. So, making his official debut here in LAW, we saw him in Lethal Lottery. The veteran Jack Vaughn making his way down to the ring. Jack Vaughn. Now, he's here, is the veteran. That he is, and you know what? He's only the second, maybe third worst Jack in the LS11 universe. Okay. Well, there's Jack Swagger, Jack Vaughn, and there's Jack, I already know where you're going with this, fucking cartwheel. He's not even here, dude. He's not here to defend himself. Why are you doing this? Because he's a waste of fucking space, Z3. And why am I the only one that realizes this? Dude, you're 2,474 years old or something like that, right? Okay. He's 25. And he sucks. Veteran Jack Vaughn has made his way down to the ring tonight, and he finds himself tonight going one-on-one with the #1 contender to the LAW Championship. The man that will challenge Rick C at ZanderMania. Here comes Zajac. Zajac making his way down to the ring. Who in the world would want to have a war with Zajac? A great question. We'll be seeing Zajac and Rick C face to face in just a few nights' time at the ZanderMania press conference. That we will. It's going to come it's going to come the same night as Grand Spectacle. That is right, Sunday, March 22nd. How are we going to get back from Japan? Well, what we're going to do, it's the same way we do all these international shows and get people where they're going. I've got the TARDIS. You've seen it. It's bigger on the inside. Right. You can fit like a million things in there. Exactly. So we're going to get everyone loaded up in there. And we're going to get back to the States within like a matter of minutes instead of almost a day worth of flying. And Zajac just coming out of the gate on Jack Vaughn. Zajac is wasting no time going after the veteran. Jack Vaughn getting leveled. Here's Zajac back up to his feet now. And Zajac knocking him back. Here's Zajac. Running choke again. Jack Vaughn. This is the opposite of what we just saw with Zander and Cay. Where out of the gate they were just throwing hands at one another. Zajac is just leveling veteran Jack Vaughn right now. Zajac putting the boots to him here. Zajac's got him down now. Zajac. Jack Vaughn's got a hold of him now. And Jack Vaughn. Facebuster to Zajac. Zajac takes out the legs now. Getting Vaughn back up to his feet. Zajac knocking Jack Vaughn back now. Zajac. Shoulder block knocks him down. Zajac. Getting veteran Jack Vaughn back to his feet. Pulls him in. Jack Vaughn slips out of it. Dropping Zajac. Vaughn now getting Zajac back to his feet. Caught with the kick in the ribs. Vaughn trying to fight back now, but Zajac, oh my god. Lifting a grown man like he's a child. Now Zajac. With Jack Vaughn up. And down with the gut check. Zajac now. Here we go. Looking for spear. Vaughn down. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Zajac making short work tonight. We'll be seeing later tonight. Rick C is also going to be in action. That we will. Zajac just steamrolled Jack Vaughn tonight. Still got a few more matches here to go. It's a big night. Big 6-match night here on LAW. With the addition of the match there with Zander 5 and AJ Francis. Zajac with the win. Doc, I've been told we have something very special up next. How do you have this scoop? And what the hell is it? Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Nate News Now. Son of a bitch. I am the one and only Nate Express of the Call League of Nations, and I have been given special permission and the privilege tonight of announcing something very special for the LS11 universe at ZanderMania Night 2. And that is that 30 competitors are going to step inside a hardcore gauntlet match at ZanderMania. And we are going to crown a new LS11 hardcore champion. Now, to be given the honor of making such a prestigious announcement is an absolute privilege. But even more so than that, it is my honor to announce that I am going to officially declare myself as the first entry in the hardcore scramble, because I am also not just hardcore, but I am the hard board champion. The most prestigious title in all of the LS11 universe. Hold on now, my friend. A hardcore scramble sounds like a real kind of party. The kind of party that a guy like me would want to get in on. Who the hell are you? My friend, I am the greatest party animal in the LS11 universe. No Chance Lance, baby! Look at some of these moves here. I hit him with the arm raise 4, the arm raise 6, And that's what's going to happen to 29 others in the hardcore scramble. Well, a fairly huge announcement there. Indeed, a big announcement there from Nate. Nate News now bringing us the exclusive that the hardcore title soon returns to LS11 Universe. Apologies for the dead air there, folks. The microphone turned heel on us again like it did with SmackDown for Zander yesterday. We got some women's action coming up here on LA Dub as Amanda Lawrence has made her way to the ring. And facing off with her tonight, Crim Rocker making her way down to the ring. The LAW United States Champion making her way down to the ring. Crim Rock has made her way to the ring. She prepares for a showdown with Elizabeth Bell at ZanderMania in just a couple of weeks' time. So, Crim and Amanda one-on-one. Here we go. Log up here, Crim Rocker. Taking the early advantage here, Crim. The back now, Amanda Lawrence trying to fight back here against Crim. Now Crim. Waist now, Amanda Lawrence wrenching it back on the U.S. champ now. Amanda Lawrence. Take it down now, Crim Rocker. Snapmare takes it down now, and Crim can lock in on Amanda. Amanda Lawrence now having the arm wrench behind Crim here, and Amanda Lawrence with Crim Rocker. Back on it now. Crim swings it back around as the U.S. champ taking it down. Crim's been a dominant champion ever since she got here at LS11 Universe. She and Liam started out as the tag team champs here in LA Dub. Then she pulled a fast one to accept my open challenge back at Christmas Chaos, taking that U.S. title, and she has been on a roll ever since winning it. Big Crim is still unpinned and unsubmitted. One of the only members of the Clan to still have that accolade going for her. I believe you are correct. And through, Rick's been pinned a few times in tag matches. Liam pinned in that 5-way for the grand title a few months back. And Nate, Rhett, Status, and Trey Terrace haven't really had a chance to deal with that as of late. Well, Crim Rocker now. Going back around, has Amanda Lawrence by the arm, wrenching it back. Crim takes out the leg of Amanda Lawrence, has it down now. Crim Rocker. Way out of now, Crim. Oh, big clothesline now. Amanda Lawrence coming in. Taking out the legs now, and Amanda Lawrence. Big flying splash there to the U.S. champ. Ducks her. And whoa, Crim caught the ropes. Crim Rocker now has her down here, and Crim taking her down. Crim Rocker now firing away on Amanda Lawrence. Amanda Lawrence pulling her in here. Lawrence sends her off the ropes. As for her, counted now by Crim Rocker here. Crim Rocker knocking her back now. Crim discus clothesline takes her off her feet. Getting her back up to her feet now, and Crim midsection chopping away now. Crim Rocker kick to the midsection again. It's the ropes here. Krim caught with the clothesline. Amanda Lawrence knocks her off her feet. American Bombshell now picking her up. Amanda Lawrence has got her up and got her down. Krim taken down now. Amanda follows her out of the ring here. Amanda Lawrence. Krim head first off the ring apron. And now Krim. Amanda Lawrence back into the ring now, and Krim grabs Amanda Lawrence back up to her feet now. Krim Rocker chopping away at her. The ropes now, and Krim hits her with a running kick there. Krim Rocker into the cover now. Rocker covers her for the 1, 2, kick out from Amanda. And now Krim, Amanda Lawrence back up to her feet. Krim Rocker scoops her up on the shoulders. Amanda Lawrence countering. Scoops Krim up. Krim elbowing her back now, and Krim and Lawrence with a big clothesline, counter for counter. Krim keeping her reeling here. Krim keeping her well scouted. Knocking her back there. Krim Rocker avoids the double axe handle. The midsection gets caught by Amanda, though. Amanda Lawrence scoops her up and taking her down. What cover now? Krim is down. Amanda Lawrence, 1, 2, no. Kick out from the U.S. champ. Krim, like we said, has been undefeated here in LS11 Universe since her arrival in singles matches. Looks to keep that alive tonight on the road to ZanderMania. What a power slam there, taking down Amanda Lawrence. Now Krim getting her back. Krim rolls her through. Krim Rocker takes her down with the rock and roller. Krim now picking her up. Has Amanda Lawrence up on the shoulders for facial reconstruction. Taking her down into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Krim Rocker picking up the win tonight. Easy as that for the U.S. champ tonight. Krim Rocker knocking off Amanda Lawrence. Big win there for her. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute indeed. Because here she is, Krim's ZanderMania opponent. Elizabeth Bell, the showstopper, is in the house. The TNA Knockouts champ. For at least a few more weeks. Elizabeth Bell making her way down to the ring. The showstopper is here on LAW.
Hello again, Krim. You know, I just wanted to say something to you before we get to ZanderMania, because right now my head is at about 1,000,001 places, and I'm getting really sick and tired of everyone thinking they can just throw me off right now with anything and everything.
Hang on a minute. Krim, what the? Krim just kissed Eliza. She did just hit her facial reconstruction. I'd consider yourself thrown off. And Eliza crawls into the corner again as a Krim, like I said, just kissed her on the lips when Eliza said she felt like she was done. She couldn't be thrown off anymore, and then hit her with facial reconstruction. Krim stealing not just the moment, but a kiss from the showstopper tonight.
I've never been one for mincing words around here. I said that pretty well on the press conference a few weeks ago. But every time I see Cara step in the ring, I remember that I've been warned that she was literally built to take my family down, to take my father down. But I assure you, I am not my father. I might be my father's daughter, but I am my own woman. And I assure you that even though Cara Zandria just 7 nights ago steamrolled the blackout of the circus, I assure you I refuse to befall the same fate that she met I assure you that I will not be walked through, and that the LAW Women's title will not be ripped away from me in a matter of seconds, like people seem to believe it will be. I assure you that this time, when Cara and I step in the ring, and when that bell finally rings between the two of us, you will know once and for all who the real killing machine between the two of us is. I've trained for this fight my whole life. You might have been built for it, but Cara, I was born for it.
Well, some big words there from Cammie Zandzenegger as we move into our next bit of action here tonight on LAW. That we do, Flame Shadow making his way down to the ring tonight. Flame Shadow, one of the many here in LAW that doesn't quite have a road to ZanderMania. That hardcore scramble is there, though. It's kind of the catch-all for a lot of people. That and the Nanny and Bo Memorial Battle Royals. Flame Shadow makes his way to the ring tonight. He's taking on a man that does have a very clear championship path to ZanderMania at this point. As making their way to the ring, here come the #1 contenders to the LAW Tag Team Championships. That's right, last week at Working for the Weekend, they handled business in that four-way matchup. JT pulled out the performance of a lifetime in it, and now it's Tatum's turn tonight. Tatum Lords getting a big singles matchup tonight, trying to heat himself up here ahead of the upcoming ZanderMania showdown with Rhett, Kushner, and Status Quo. Here we go. Then comes out of the gate, Flame. I hook into the back here, Flame Shadow. Looks back here, Tatum. Floats over, Tatum. DDT. Tatum stomping the hand here on Flame Shadow. Down now, Tatum getting Flame Shadow back up to his feet, jabbing away at him. Stomping him now, knocks him back, big uppercut there, grabs a hold of him. Now Tatum, the ropes, goes Flame Shadow, pop up, kick there, and big knee strike off the jaw. Tatum Lords now has him down here. This is a must-win tonight. Not only is it a must-win, it's a must-impress for Tatum tonight. What do you mean by that? I mean, last week, he was one of the first people eliminated in that four-way tag team matchup. He's got to come out here, and he's got to make a statement. I hate to put it this way. He's got to make a statement at Flame Shadow's expense tonight to send a message to the Clan for ZanderMania. The Clan have constantly called JT and Tatum the forever little bros of the LS11 universe. Always calling them things like Xander sidekicks and everything. Oh my god! And things like that. Calling JT and Tatum Xander sidekicks, saying that without Xander giving them the Xantastic Four, that they would be doing nothing here. So Tatum has got to avenge himself for coming up so short so quickly in that four-way matchup last week, while JT had to pretty much do all the work himself throughout it. And right now, that means he's got to make an emphatic statement over Flame Shadow tonight as he hits that big DDT on the apron. And he looks to do just that right now, does Tatum. Grabs a hold of Flame Shadow now, and Tatum grabs him by the throat. Choke slam backstabber. To the cover, and that's how he beat AJ Francis for the 1, 2. No! Nearly got him. He's down now, Tatum. Onto the arm now, and Tatum Lords stomps the hand, and again, and again. Grabbing now, grabbing Flame back to his feet now, and Tatum lifts him up, and Lords bomb cover. 1, 2, 3. Tatum sending his message tonight with an emphatically quick win there. Just like that. Tatum stands tall with the win there. We've got more action coming up, but next, we're going to hear from the circus. Good day, good evening, and good night, LS11 Universe. My name is the Quiz Master, and I am the ringleader of this little bunch here you see standing before you. Standing to each of my side, the world's strongest woman, once known as Madam Atlas, but now the nightmare of your greatest daydreams. Blackout Gabriella Bennett. The man's highest flying man in the world. The flying question. The greatest enigma within these squared circles. And this, a man so powerful, a man so strong, a man so deadly that he will leave you in a trance. The hypnotic cyborg, Tech Nizzle. Standing before you is the greatest group you will ever find in this or any other industry. The four of us united make the circus. And with the dead weight of chaos dropped once and for all, we walk into our first ZanderMania as a fully reunited family, once and for all. Back for good without the dead weight of chaos, without Archangel, or Silence, Alice Levia, JC Seraphim, and most importantly, not Triton nor Orion or Phantom or Apprentice, whatever they've decided they are this week. As we step into Anarchy in the arena, in just a few nights' time, reunited, once and for all, I bring it to all of you to say, this will be our battleground and this will be our greatest stand yet. Welcome to the Circus, LS11 Universe. Let the fun begin. Let the fun begin. You realize you used to be on commentary with that guy? Oh yeah. Was it ever that uncomfortable being on commentary with him? Very. How often? All the time. You like me more? Marginally. Am I your favorite? Not a chance. Is it Cay? Yep. Rude. Well, we move into some more singles action up next. Well, you don't get to just segue off that. I do, and I will. Here comes AJ Francis down to the ring. He's apparently made the full-time jump here to LAW at this point. I don't know how we got him here. He's on the roster page, though, so he seems to be under contract. So, AJ Francis makes her way to the ring. He is, as he says, outside. How does it feel seeing him come to the ring without you being by his side? Zander number 5 with the trash man Danny DeVito by his side. What is our lives? You know, sometimes I feel as if we're the manifestation of one man's insanity that's been brewing for the last 12 years. That got weirdly existential for you. You started to sound more like someone else there. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's almost like sometimes I think you can drop your accent. I don't know what you're talking about, Z3. That was fucking weird, dude. What are you talking about? I talk normally. No, you dropped your accent. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. You sounded like normal Zander there for a second. Preposterous. Zander number 5 making his first singles appearance in LAW in quite some time. The War taking on AJ Francis. Let's do it. Danny DeVito by his side. AJ swings him around now, and AJ Francis. As Zander number 5, arm drag there. Five now, getting back up to his feet here. Z5. AJ Francis back up to his feet now. AJ Francis trying to fight back here, and AJ Francis showing off his strength. Back body drop takes down Zander number 5. Z5 goes down, rolls out of the way though. Francis now goes for him, counted by Zander number 5 here, and Zander number 5 firing away at him now, knocking him back here. Zander number 5 launching these elbows at AJ Francis, throws him into the corner. Big elbow strike, knocks him down. And now back up to his feet here. Zander number 5 pulls him in, lifts him up. Whoa! Zander number 5 with a pile driver. You faced him more than any of us. Were you familiar that he could do that? He did not ever pile drive me in 2017. No. That was when we mainly had our matches. What did he do back then when you were in the ring? Very poor backyard wrestling like we all did, Doc. We weren't all allowed to just come in, do a low blow and a Kinshasa and call it a day like you were. Well, you know, some of us were just good like that. AJ Francis grabs a hold of Zander number 5, throws him off the ropes, power slams him. Now AJ Francis has got him down. Five rolls through into a bulldog there. Down AJ Francis now, and now AJ Francis self up in the corner. Zander number 5. The big wasp splash taking him down. Zander number 5 stalking AJ Francis here. Runs around him here, and Zander number 5. Scorpion Death Wah! The Scorpion Death Wah, the move that's brought him his 5-0 undefeated streak at ZanderMania, continues to yield dividends tonight. That it does. Zander number 5 making fairly short work of AJ Francis tonight. That he does. Number 5 gets the job done. AJ Francis falls victim to the Death Wah. Oh my god! What the hell, Miz? Miz just kicked Danny DeVito in the face. What the hell? Miz, he's not a wrestler. We can get a lawsuit for this. What the hell? That's Juice Robinson. Juice Robinson from TNA. Bullet Club's Juice Robinson. What the hell is Juice doing jumping Zander number 5? We might have the Clan coming out of Japan. But ZanderMania 10th anniversary. You're going 5-1, Purple Man. Consider your streak opponent found. Because if there's one thing that keeps me rock hard, it's streaking. Oh, God. What the hell out in the parking lot? Alexander Blackstone and Casey Styles. What the hell are they doing to Lodestar? Yeah, your good pal Connell ain't here to save you tonight. Connell ain't saving you tonight, Lodi. He's too busy crying. You want to try and make fools out of us? We're gonna make fools out of you. Oh, by the way, congrats on getting knocked out of Lethal Lottery today. That's for thinking you can just walk into my house and take my spot at the top. All right, folks, it is time for our main event here on Los Angeles Wrestling here tonight. That is right, because we are moving into the main event tonight with Calvin Tankman making his way to the ring. Big matchup tonight for Calvin Tankman. Matchup here tonight for Tankman. Chance to go one-on-one with the LAW World Champion. Tankman trying to find his road to ZanderMania. Here comes the champion. Rick C making his way to the ring. LAW champion has been since Hardcore Halloween. So, Rick, he beat Zander at Hardcore Halloween. He has been a hell of an LAW champion. We've talked about it many a times. The Claw are very quickly, at this point, winning the respect of the LS11 universe. Because things have started to change heavily around here. Yeah, they absolutely have. The Claw went from, we're going to tear LAW down, to, we're going to make you all respect us as the faces of LAW. I think something happened in the last few months. I think everything that happened with Ray kind of helped bring a lot of us all closer together, in a way. I mean, I'd say so in a way, yeah. And I think that, to an extent, brought the Claw a little closer to the LS11 universe in the way of, they realized that, you know, yeah, they're not the nicest bunch of people. They might be a little disrespectful from time to time. But at the same time, there started to become this bit of mutual respect between the Klon and the LS11 universe. Right, I mean, the Klon, the thing I've always admired about them is, yeah, they're assholes, they're rude, they're dickheads, but very scarcely do they have to play with underhanded tactics to win championship matches around here. Rick, in fact, has been champion since October. We are now in March. He's been champion for going on 6 months now. He's been champion for going on half a year at this point, and never once has Rick had to use an underhanded tactical to win a match. The only time I can think of Klon doing anything underhanded was Prim faking an injury so that Status could take her place in the tag team title match and she could win the US title, but she still beat you clean as a sheet, and it was an open challenge. You weren't going to know who you were facing anyway. That's fair. And then you look at the situation, and the only time they've ever cheated was Liam Malone having AJ Francis help them become the internet champion against Tatum. And I mean, out of being here for going on 7 months now since September, at this point, and only having to cheat once while having almost all the titles, it says a lot about the Klon. Right, and you see Rick is in here with Calvin Tankman, one of the best independent wrestlers in the world right now. A man that it's amazing that no top company has made a play for yet. And Rick is holding his own already as Calvin Tankman rolls him through, but Rick countering it into a jackknife cover. Tankman, backslide here, 1, no. There by Rick now, and Rick into that big cutter, taking down Tankman. Calvin Tankman goes down now. Rick C, cover for the 1, 2, no, kick out from Tankman. Calvin Tankman now getting picked back up to his feet here by Rick. Shot there now. Rick going behind him here. Rick gets caught though. Tankman and Rick around, and some up. Back body drop, taking him down. Ropes now. Calvin Tankman spinning back elbow. Taking down Rick C, and Tankman now sizing him up. Calvin Tankman, what's he thinking here? Tankman, whoa, what a counter from Rick. Rick swings him around now, and Rick, money clip. Money clip in on Tankman. Rick wrenching it back in. Rick C trying to do the damage here on Calvin. Calvin Tankman is in some trouble now. Rick C wrenching back on him, but he can't quite fully lock that in. He can't get the full torque on the arm and neck of Tankman here, but Tankman is fighting for his life, trying to stay in it, trying not to tap out to the money clip. Rick is wrenching it in, though. Rick is trying his damnedest here. Take down Tankman. Calvin Tankman on drag, taking him down. Rick gets caught with a chop now. Tankman into the midsection from Rick C, and Rick chopped back by Tankman. Goes for the standing shooting star. Rick getting back to his feet now, and Rick drops him with that cutter again. And now Rick picks him back up to his feet, and Rick with the 1 Rick kick. I could not tell you the last time he actually connected with 1 Rick kick. Now Rick with C-section takes him down. Into the cover for the 1, 2, 3. LAW champ wins again. It's just what he does at this point. Rick handling business against Tankman tonight. A massive, massive win there for the LAW champion. What a night, folks. That's going to do it this evening. Until next time, everybody, we'll see you all tomorrow for Get What You Pay For 2 and ARW. What a day it's been. I've been the Doctor. I've been ZanderMania, and folks, that was Universe. What the fuck? No. Run. I'm gonna have this shit right now. Well, Doc's got on commentary. He's gotten in the ring. That's Jack Cartwheel. Jack Cartwheel is here. Jack Cartwheel stepping into the LAW ring for the first time since the return episode. What in the holy fuck are you doing on my show? Well, Mr. Doctor, sir, I came here because I wanted to speak to you man to man. Well, when you find another man to speak to me, boy, I will be glad to speak to him. What do you hate about me? It can't just be my name. Because you have had it out for me since I got here, since the first few weeks of Evolve. I've been told you were mocking my name on commentary, mocking me at every turn in the ring. You had the biggest crash out of the season when you got put with me inside a lethal lottery. What's your problem with me, Doc? I think you're a fucking joke. I think you're pathetic. I have been in this business for generation after generation. And you are possibly the most pathetic wrestler I've ever seen. What is it about me you don't like? You've yet to give an actual thing you don't like about me, other than my name. Your name is Jack fucking Cartwheel. It is by far one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. But I'm supposed to take you seriously with a name like that, with hair like that, when you come in here looking like Marty Jannetty in his heyday. That ain't saying much, kid. What do I have to do to get this to stop? Because I'm so tired of my mentions being filled with the old British dude called you Jack fucking Cartwheel again. I'm so sick of it. Aren't you sick of it? What are you sick of? Sick of being a little guy? Being easy to push around? Come on now. I'm warning you, Doc. This is a bad idea. What? Doing this? Come on, fucking Cartwheel. Do something. Do something, little man. Because I've been having to sit on this commentary booth for years. And never once has a wrestler infuriated me quite like you. Because you do all the flippy shit that everyone else can do, but you don't do it quite as well as someone like Javon. You're young, but you're not as young as someone like Leon. You're talented, but you're not as talented as someone like Kyle. What do you bring to the table? I mean, come on. You're getting pushed around by an old man. Come on, Cartwheel. Come on, little man. Doc, I'm gonna give you one chance. Or what? Push me again. I dare you. Sure! What are you gonna do about it, you little fucking... He has this coming. I'm just gonna watch this. I mean, he's had this coming for a while. Like, I don't think there's a single person on his side right now. He went a little too far with this one. Like, you know, I'm kind of rooting for Jack on this one, if I'm honest with you. Doc's trying to get away from him, but again, he's got this coming. Like, he's getting no sympathy from me on this one. Don't be bullies, kids. Because bullying gets you nowhere. And eventually someone's going to hit you back. Come on, old guy. Come on. Fight back, huh? Is it not as fun? Is it not as fun when you're on the other side of it? Old fucking man? Huh? Is it not as fun? When there's consequences to your words? By the way, I talked to Mr. Carver, the head of the board. And it's official. You want to mock me so much, Doc? I'll be seeing you March 29th at ZanderMania. And by the way, Mr. Owens from NXT has a message. He says, get fucked, Four Eyes. Jack Cartwheel came in here tonight. Doc tried to just shove him around and mock him and make fun of him. And in the end, Jack Cartwheel getting one up on him. And now Doc has got himself a ZanderMania match. You just love to see bullies getting stood up to. Until next time, everybody, I've been Zander number 3. And that was Universe. Say no to bullying, folks. It's not cool. And in the end, bully gets punched in the mouth.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers Cay J Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support Zander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel from the LS11 family. Yes!